So hello everyone and welcome back to another video of F1 2018 Career Mode. Apologies for the delay, but we have now reached the last episode of Season 1. Season 2 will be coming shortly. It has been recorded. I need to go and edit it, and then I can try and progress with this series into the new year and try and get more episodes out, hopefully, depending on how things go. Obviously I've got to watch to go to work on New Year's Eve, which is going to be unfortunate, but still. Anyway, we're here at Interlagos today. This is one of my favourite circuits on the grid, on the calendar, excuse me. Done well here in the past. Final Fantasy Season 1 comes to mind, when that bonkers lapped race when I had a penalty. But anyway, I don't think today's race will be that bonkers, because we're here at Brazil. Lewis Hamilton has already won the World Championship, with Vettel and Bottas doing better than he could ever manage in real life. Now, this will be our last race for Sauber. I can tell you now, we will be racing for Ferrari in Season 2, simply because although Sauber are coming in the midfield side, it's time we replaced Raikkonen. Anyway, Ricardo gets pole for Red Bull. Raikkonen in his last race is second place. Roman Grosjean, P3, and Leclerc, Hulkenberg, Leclerc, Hamilton and Bottas both have penalties, promotes us to P9, and Verstappen as well, so they're going to be coming from overtaking us at the back. And then really out the back, Alonso and Perez have got penalties, but the two Toro Rossos, Toro Rosso I think are the slowest car on the grid now.
Let's be patient going into turn 1. We want to be in a good position for the rest of the race. Good luck.
Thanks, Jeff. Well, here we are, and let's have a look. It's going to be a one-stop, switching from super softs to mediums. We'll just increase the fuel, as we usually do, to about a lap over. We're going to need that about on the two straights here. You see Hamilton and Bottas are in a Mercedes sandwich. 4, 5 red lights. Go, go, go! And it's actually not... Well, the initial getaway was actually okay, but then of course afterwards we really got a thing. There's a bit of contact between Bottas and me again, and we hit Hamilton. Dear. Well, that's not the first time. I just had flashbacks to Italy there, where we got pinched at turn 1. Here's a replay. So Bottas and Hamilton both going for the really bit of a tie bang between the both of them, and Bottas eventually loses out to his teammate Hamilton. Anyway, moving later onto lap 1 into the middle sector. The middle sector is one of my favourite sectors because it's dive bomb heaven. Just like this. Sergio Perez down the inside, and that is one of the easier moves. Next up is our teammate Charles Leclerc. I thought qualifying wasn't really the best. I could have got out. You see Grosjean is slowing everybody up. I think that's Raikkonen and Ricardo. I'm going to go down the inside of Leclerc. Really nice move down the inside, dive bomb territory, and that moves up to the P6. Unfortunately, Hamilton comes with Leclerc, a bit tie banging there. He overtakes Leclerc, and he's trying to get past us now. We keep there, and we track its down a little bit to make sure that he doesn't hit. Moving to lap 7 now. This is on board with Bottas, and he is overtaking our teammate, although Leclerc is coming back at Bottas, and Bottas locks up and Leclerc goes through. Oh, and Verstappen goes through as well. That's not going to be good for Bottas. Bottas really showing some of his real life form there, and Hamilton is once again going to have another go. Moving to lap 8 now. Going to go back down the inside. Hamilton's going to try and close the door on us. Should have given us a little bit more space there. But then again... Okay, well... I'm not sure if the team are going to replace Hamilton. Now, moving to lap 13. Ricardo now is the next thing. And this is... Watch how I give Ricardo a little bit of space, and then close him off at the last minute. Not sure which is the best approach there, but... maybe we should let Ricardo go on, but... unfortunately, Raikkonen is only 3 seconds up the road. He is the lead over Ricardo. So Raikkonen has jumped Ricciardo in the stops. As we come into our stop, Leclerc is up to P4 now. He's doing very well in this race. Did I just see that right? Our rear wing was suffering from. Anyway, new front wing going on, which is going to be unfortunate. It's going to drop us right down. And we had to be held there as well. So this is going to drop us right to the back, potentially behind Bottas. As I see, Bottas has to stop again. It's actually going to be last place. Unfortunately, not the first time we've been in last place this season, but yes, it's not really a place where we want to be. Well, it was going to be last place. There's us entering the pits until Sergei Sorokin and Kevin Magnussen collided. So there is Perez, I think, coming out the pits. I think that's where we have to wait for. He has a look down the inside of Magnussen, and then he gets on the rear-to-rear contact, and that demotes Sorokin all the way back to last place by quite some distance. We're looking now at Carlos Sainz down the inside. Typical dive on. Carlos Sainz so keeps it on the outside, however. We're going to have to try and squeeze him out here as we go up to the final corner before we go up to the run up to the hill. And then really we need to keep it ahead of Sainz, which we do. Next up, of course, now moving up to lap 25, we have caught Sergio Perez, who came out ahead of us. We have caught up to our teammate Leclerc. We're going to go have a look down the inside with a dive bomb and make the move stick up into P7. So we're pretty much back to where we were. Perez is the only person that's now ahead of us. And really we're going to go down the inside down to turn 1. There's contact. We're going to have to try and close Perez off. A little bit of opposite lock there, but we do take place, sixth place. Ricciardo now has dropped down to P5. Unfortunately though, Perez isn't really got. Perez behind us is now going to lose out to our teammate Leclerc, which is there's Verstappen, who's on a different strategy. He's on a 2-stop strategy. But we held out for P6, so that's a very good result for us. Verstappen unfortunately got in front of Leclerc, and I believe that's Bottas behind him. Leclerc though will come through to get P9, I think. But this is going to round it off for this series, this season 1 rather, excuse me. Well,
that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Yes, well, I wanted to escape. I wanted to get to the party quickly before anything. But there we go. Lewis Hamilton is world champion. Obviously, there was one more race in Abu Dhabi, which did have some rain. That was really the only thing that ever happened in Abu Dhabi. But Lewis Hamilton there is world champion. He's hugging his teammate, which looks suspiciously like Alex Gillen, and a couple of other YouTubers are there. Laggy McG and so on. But yes, Raikkonen won the race from Vettel. Ferrari won too, which is promising, because in the fact Hamilton got P3, Hülkenberg P4, Ricciardo P5, and ourselves in P6 with Leclerc down in P9. So that is it for this series, this season. I think what do we think the best moments of the season were. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new to see season 2 F1 2018. We will be driving for Ferrari. And we'll have to see what Sauber can do. Let's just leave you with the final standings. Hamilton winning. We retain P8, so not able to get Hülkenberg or 100 points over the season, but between the Renault sandwich, I don't think that's bad considering where we are. Leclerc also doing very well. But that is going to be it. Hopefully you enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and